everyone, it's me, and I'm back again with another dolly video. So this video is gonna be like just hanging out, talking, um, and just working on dolls, really. Um, so we're gonna be doing some hair work tonight. Don't mind mine, cause I just got back from work, whatever. So I did wash one of the Velvet's hair today before I went to work. So I have her here, and she looks very, very nice. This is how she looks. You can see her eyes a little bit better. Actually, let's see. Hey there. I was gonna say she's still got some water in her eyes, but thankfully she has the plastic back eyes, so I don't have to really worry about them rusting. Um, but yeah, this is how I get all the water out of her eyes, or out of their eyes. Just use a couple Q-tips, or you could also use some cotton balls, and I just kind of lean her forward and push it up against her eye. Not too hard though. And then it probably won't get like all the water out, but it gets most of the water out. So they're plastic back capsule eyes, so you don't have to worry about them rusting. Thanks, Michael. You too. Merry Christmas. But yeah, here is the Velvet that I washed. And I know you couldn't really see them earlier, but her eyes are a little grayer, a little faded. But her hair looks absolutely amazing. Super proud of this. Her hair was really, really dirty. Like, while I was washing it, I was going like this, getting all the soap out, and the soap was just so brown. It was dirty, it was gross. So, her hair is all nice and super shiny now, and she's still drying. Her hair is still pretty wet, except for some strands right here you can see that are dry. So, I'm just gonna leave her like this, and yeah, just wait for her to dry. I love the shine in these dolls' hair. I love it. Love it, love it. So there's her, and we are going to work on... I started working on her on this one. She has metal back capsule eyes, so they do look a little wider and more open. But she has really, really good, vivid eye color. I know you probably can't tell very well on here, but her eyes are like really, really vivid purple. Like they were just put in from the factory, and they're very, very nice. So this is her. She's all brushed out. Her hair is all brushed out. I haven't washed or conditioned it yet. Some of these dolls, I might have to straighten their hair. If not, I'll probably just boil it. But, yeah, there's her. I worked on her a little bit. And then I wanted to work on one of the Krissy dolls, and I think it was the one that had no eyelashes. Or maybe it was her, I'm not sure. You know what, we'll just work on her, because she doesn't look like she needs much work. However, her tail is so knotted up. Alright, so we'll work on her. And like I said in the previous video, her part line is still pretty good. You can see it. So we're just going to work on her wherever my brushes went to. Not even sure. They're probably still in the bathroom from when I was working on Velvet earlier. Which they are. Well, there's one. Can't wait to see these girls fixed up. I'm obsessed with these. Yes, so am I. Absolutely 100% obsessed. Clearly, if you couldn't tell already. I have a serious, serious obsession problem. Okay, so I got my brushes, and we're just gonna start working on her. We'll put these ones back in here. Honestly, I can't wait to start work on this girl, cause she needs some help. She needs some serious help. Need that Dolly Day spa, which all of these girls are going to get. So, no, wait. I was gonna take her ponytail out, but I'm just gonna, well, yeah, I'll just brush her ponytail out first. You're so lucky to have so many of these unique, gorgeous girls. I know. Thanks. Most of them, like this one, she might get customized. What I want to customize them all as, I'm not totally sure yet. I kind of just figure it out as I go. So, these girls will be getting all customized. Especially Brandy. I can't wait to customize Brandy. Tilt this down a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. Get it off my ugly mug. So I'm just brushing her hair out. Starting at the end, working my way up. Honestly, I love working on these dolls. But I hate having to brush their hair when it's wet, because I don't know why, but I find it so much harder to brush their hair when it's wet than when it's dry. Because when it's wet, the brush will catch a knot, and then everything in that knot will just go up and make 10 times bigger of a knot. So that's uber annoying. Alright, so we're just gonna brush her tail out, and then I'm gonna take her tail out just so we can focus on her base hair, because her base hair does need some work. And thankfully, I know her tail is cut, but there's not much frizz. Like, her tail is in pretty good condition, actually. You can see how shiny it is, and I haven't even washed it yet. So, her tail will come out looking super gorge. Okay, her tail is brushed out, so now we can take it out. And I know a lot of people have been asking me how I take out my ponytails. So obviously what you're gonna have to do first is remove the button on the back. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to use that. I know I have a flathead around here somewhere, which is usually what I use for them. That's not a flathead. Where did that go? There it is. Okay. So you're gonna have to take this little button in the back off. And I usually either use a knife or a flat-headed screwdriver. That's how I am with Kaneka on here. It's so much easier to brush out and dry when you get the perfect brush. I know, right? I love these cat brushes because they work so well. This is not working. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna travel for a second, and we're gonna go find, I don't know what that was, another something so that I can remove the parts that I need to remove. Alright, so I'm just gonna try this. Just one of these little spreading knives. Doesn't have any like jagged edges or anything, so it won't do much damage, thankfully. Alright, let's see. This box needs to move. Really? The only thing I don't like about these dolls is that it's always so hard to get the button off the back. Okay, well, I have a feeling this isn't gonna come out, because it just broke a little bit. Really? Come on now. Be nice to me. You're not gonna be nice to me, are you? Okay, well, I tried to get it out, and then it just broke a little bit. So clearly, I'm not gonna be able to take her tail out, even though I need to, because it needs to be replaced. I'm gonna try one more time. Because this needs to come out. There it goes. Yay. So these have little bumps, if you can see them right there, which keeps it from coming out. But I've always been nervous about taking the ponytail out with the string because I feel like for the life of me, I won't be able to get the string back in, so I only take the head off and replace the hair. So pretty much the way you take it out is like the same way you put it back in. After I take this out, I probably won't be able to put it back in because it's so short. The other thing I hate about these is that the two knobs to hold the actual knob on are so thick. You have to put like some serious pressure on there to get it through. That, and there's probably a crap ton of hair wrapped around it. Oh, or not. Okay. Well, alright. So this is her tail. And now we can start working on her base hair. Alright. So, and take our brush. I'm just gonna start brushing out her hair. Do. Make sure you guys can see this. Alright, so now I can start working on the back. This brush is getting on my nerves. I'm about to just rip the whole thing off and get rid of it. Because when it does that, it's really hard to brush the hair. So her base hair may have been cut a little bit, but not entirely sure. Alright. So, what we're gonna do now, make sure all this is brushed over and in place. Push that down. Ta-da! Hooray for looking so much better. So here's how she looks. Ta-da! I know this one piece is really weird. Okay, brush this back down. So her hair might need to be trimmed just a little bit because I know there's a piece right there, right here, which is longer than the rest. And I know it's supposed to be kind of side swooped, but sometimes Krissy looks good with bangs. So right now, how I clean my eyes, if I can find, there they are. I take a Q-tip, and usually I use a toothbrush, but I don't really have one of those. Toothbrush and a toothpick, but I don't have one of those. Sometimes if I don't have a toothbrush or a toothpick, I'll just use a little bit of oil and just kind of go over her eyes with it. Like, it won't totally help, but when you don't have the materials that you need, because we actually ran out of toothpicks. Her eyes do still need a little bit of work, but for now, they are good. Because I'm sure all that will get washed out when I wash her hair. Speaking of, sometimes when I don't want to take their head off, I will push her belly button back through. Or not, because it doesn't want to go through. So I'm just going to take it out. Some of these Krissys, like this one, the post doesn't want to come through. Why? I don't know. But if that happens, I just do this with her legs until her legs come off, like that. And I've done this to all my Krissy dolls, and I've never had a problem with them breaking. So, oh, she's got that stupid, there it goes. Okay. She had this stupid thing, which I know is supposed to stop the hair from going all the way in, but this is one of the most complicated pieces to get the belly button out. I hate them. I've always hated them. I will forever hate them. And I usually, the pieces that are inside here to stop the hair, I usually take them out anyway because I never retract the hair. I just leave it long. So I always just take that out. And then brush her hair back down. And now, what we're gonna do, I'm not gonna wash her ponytail because it is chopped, and there's no reason to put it back in when it's chopped like that. So I just leave it out. And then I will just go and I will wash her hair, which we are going to do. You guys are going to see how I wash my doll's hair. So, let's get this put all into place. Alright. And now we go into the bathroom and we wash her hair. Okay, so hopefully, I don't know why that's wet. This will stay right here. Actually, this can go over here. Alright, so we have our doll. And we have this to wash the hair. And I know I keep forgetting to mention it Why is this rug so wet? It's gonna do that. There. Okay, so this is what I use to wash and condition their hair. Whole Blends Repairing Shampoo and Conditioner, Honey Treasures. And like I said, I don't just use that on my doll's hair, I use that on my hair too. So, get our water going. Make sure it's nice and warm, which this is not. Need to hurry up. Okay. Alright. So now we just start washing our hair. Making a video. Huh? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Anyway. So I'm just wetting her hair. Making sure it's all nice and wet. And then... Oops, wet, Krissy. Take your shampoo. I know I use a lot, but I just want to make sure the hair is super nice and clean. Sometimes while I do this, I will wash her face, like not just her hair, but her whole body. Just to get off all the dirt that the magic eraser couldn't. And most of the time it works pretty well. So I'm just scrubbing her hair, making sure to get all that dirt out. Scrubbing her face. Making sure not to mess up her part line too much. And then I'll wash her body off first, and her face. This is another reason why I take her legs off, so that the water can drain. Actually, let's switch this. This Krissy was one of the earlier issues. So her hair is not nylon, it's more of like a wool-ish material, but it's definitely not nylon. Because if I tried to straighten this face hair right now, it would literally fry it. Making sure all that conditioner is out there. And then sometimes what I'll do is I'll take my brushes, which are not out here. During and sometimes after. Why is my phone? My phone is soaked. Ow. turn my phone off real quick. Sometimes during and after, I will brush her hair out. Sorry, you can't even see. I'll rinse it again. Alright. So now we can put our conditioner in, which is the same stuff. Sorry, I know you can't really see, but you just want to make sure that conditioner is all up in her hair. And if you wanted to, you could take your brush, whichever brush you're using, and you can just brush her hair just to get all that conditioner, make sure it's nice and saturated. Just like so. So now our hair is all brushed out. And usually I will, usually I'll leave the conditioner in there for a couple minutes so it can like really absorb it. But I know it's plastic and plastic doesn't really absorb stuff. Oh man. Okay. You guys hear me yet? And that is why I usually don't. Okay, you guys hear me? Yet? Yes? No? I don't know. But that's usually why I don't wash doll hair while making a video. Okay. Anyway, can you guys hear me now? Hopefully, yes, no? Oh. Oops. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can hear me yet. I hope so. Yes, no, yes, no. But can you understand me for the most part? So Krissy looks much better now. Let me see. It's all wet. Do do. Sorry. Okay, is that a little better? I can't hear myself over the video, so I'm not entirely sure. But oh, you know what? Yay! Much better. Alright, so now that we have the doll hair washed, we can take our brushes and start, styling her hair. The hair type that she has is not really easy to style because it's normally just kind of frizzy-ish and fluffy. So, we're just gonna do the best that we can. What the hell? I was just at 50%, now I'm at 20? Gotta be kidding me. Alright, so we're just styling her hair how we want it. I do this. Alright, so now we have her hair styled. Especially when I'm on YouTube. I don't get it. Like, I just had my phone on the charger and it was at 50%, which is why I started making this video. But now I just got a warning that said low battery 20%. So I'm like, girl. For reals? Alright, and she still has a crap ton of water in her system. But now, for the moment anyway, we can put her legs back on. There's one. There's two. Ta-da! She's still very, very wet. But for the most part, she looks very exceptional. I'll have to work on her eyes a little bit later, a little bit more, because she does have the plastic back eyes. So once again, plastic back, I don't have to worry about them rusting, because there's no metal in there for them to rust. But don't go exorcist on me, Krissy. Come on now. Need you to cooperate. Stop it. I know. I wouldn't want a cotton ball shoved in my eye either. But it's gotta happen. Alright. So now, let's do our hair a little bit again. This cat is sitting on the side of the box. This is such a weird cat. Anyway. Alright, so get her hair styled. Just like that. Hey! How's it going? We just got done washing this Krissy's hair. And she is an earlier version, so she has like the wool type hair. So it always looks kind of frizzy. And I can't boil or straighten it because it will absolutely, without a doubt, fry it and melt it. And just no bueno. Her tail, however, it's not the same material. This is nylon. I'm not sure what type of material this is, but it's not nylon. This is her tail that I took out because it was chopped, so it's really, really short. I didn't bother washing this because it's probably just, I don't know, if it doesn't get used for a reroot, it might just get thrown away because I don't really have a use for tails that have been chopped. So, but yeah, there's that Krissy. And I can work on her eyes a little bit later when I actually have the materials I need. That is a good idea. I could reroot a Barbie with it, but I don't think there's enough hair there. I'd probably need like 2 tails to reroot a Barbie. But next, we're gonna work on work on her. No, you know what? Let's work on Brandy. We're gonna work on poor little Miss Brandy, broken leg Brandy. Alright, so obviously first we need to brush out this mane that she has, because she has some messed up hair. So we're just gonna start with that, start there, and see where it takes us. And her hair is already kind of shaping up. So there is one side done, kind of. Now we can work on the other side. She has some kind of white residue in her hair. What it is, I'm not really sure, but I don't really want to know. And now we can work on the back, which really isn't too bad. Judas, I'm not paying attention to you right now, sorry. Love you, kitty, but no. Alright, so here is Brandy with her base hair brushed out. Still needs a lot of styling because this part wants to just go down into her face like that. And that's no bueno. I know, right? My cat is weird. So now we're just gonna start working on her tail. Like I said, always wanna start at the end and work your way up. Another thing you could do to make it easier to brush out the hair is do what I did with the motionette and put a little conditioner in a little spray bottle with water and just kind of brush that through, and it'll make it easier to get the knots out, especially at the ends, because that's usually where it's like the worst. Judas? She's trying to crawl inside the window of my African American baby Krissy box. This cat, I swear, gets into everything. I'm gonna kill you, cat. Oh my gosh. Stop getting into stuff you're not supposed to. Alright, so her tail, I don't know if you can see it, but it is really shiny. So that's a good thing. So my phone's probably gonna say 10% soon. I know, right? Being 50 billion years old. Alright, you need to go, because you are, like, seriously in my way. Dude! This cat is really trying to get on my nerves, I swear. Value Village still works, but her hair is a hot mess. How much of a hot mess? Like, this much of a hot mess? Because I'd say this hair is a pretty hot mess. Pretty hot mess. That's gonna be a fun project. She'll probably get customized. I just hate how long it takes to brush out this hair. I know, that one is a hot mess. Mohawk Velvet, exactly. That's what I said in the first video I made about them. Mohawk Velvet. Velvet with the mohawk. Velvet with the good hair. My wrist gets so tired after a while from brushing out this hair. It's annoying. But once you get like more towards the top, if it's not totally frizzed out, it should just brush out real nice and easy. Someone told me that I should edit my videos before I post them, but I'm like, I like doing them live because I get to interact with you guys. I get to hear your comments and your opinions and stuff like that. It's more of like a learning experience because you get to make new friends and learn more stuff about them. So her ponytail is just about done. The ends of her hair are really bad because that's where all the knots are collecting. Because the ends of her hair are a little frizzed out. Okay. So her tail is now brushed out, along with the rest of her hair. Her hair is super shiny. Like, and it is also very much full length, which is very, very nice. So now she's all brushed out. And I know she's gonna she'll probably need a new leg if she doesn't find a donor leg. Oh, man. Alright. Anywho's. Next, we're gonna do. Where is she? Here she is. The Krissy with no eyes. Or, sorry, no eyelashes. Gonna work on this one. And her hair. Her ponytail isn't in bad shape, but the ends are very dry. Her ponytail in general is dry, but it's not in that bad of shape. So, here's what she looks like. Bad, matted, nasty hair. So we're just gonna start brushing it out. And of course, none of it's gonna stay where I want it to. And her part line is all screwed up, so that will need to be fixed ASAP. I should get my water bottle because none of this is gonna want to stay. But let's try and figure out this part line. Oh, there's one piece. It's not gonna want to stay over there. Okay. Now the next piece. Okay, and then the rest of that can just stay over there. So her part line has been found. And now I'm just gonna try and work it to stay over there, which it is so not gonna wanna, because who knows how long it's been in that style. Dude. Come on, girly, work with me here. So it's kind of staying, but not entirely. She needs some water to get it to stay correctly. Maybe just a little bit of this. Yeah, none of this is gonna want to stay. But for now, we'll just kind of hold that there and work on her other side, which of course is super easy. Maybe if I hold it here for a couple seconds, it'll actually kind of maybe want to stay. Nope, not even. Alright, so there's her. Now we can start working on her tail with these weird little ribbons that are tied up. That just need to really come out. Alright, so there's one. One ribbon down. Oh, look, my phone's at 10%. Alright, so we're gonna quickly brush this through, and then, sorry, I got a comment. Aw, thanks. I don't think I've ever been anyone's inspiration before. But that makes me happy to hear. Merry Christmas to you as well. Alright, so currently this is what her hair looks like, because all of this is not wanting to stay over to this side. So at least until I wash it. But my phone is at 10%. So I'm just gonna brush this out real quick. And then we're gonna end the video so I can go charge my phone, of course. And, of course. Anyway, alright. So her tail was not hard at all to brush out. So now with that being said, we're gonna end this video here. But here's her tail all brushed out. Her hair is really shiny. And we are going to end this video here. Alright. So, I know she does look weird without thick lashes. So maybe when I charge my phone up a little bit, I'll come back later. Oh my gosh, hair to floor Krissy, her hair is ridiculous. But it's so worth it in the end because she's so pretty. So pretty. Anyway, so I'm going to end the video here. You guys know what to do. Comment, rate, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little bell notification so that you know when I go live. Yes, I will come back. I did not know she was a hair to floor when I bought her. I bought one once and her hair was reeled all the way in, and my mom thought that she was a normal Krissy and not a hair to floor Krissy. But I could tell just by her base hair because it was super short, dried, and it looked like someone took a hair dryer to it and it was just fried. So that's how I knew it was a hair to floor Krissy. So I just pulled her hair out and down to the floor it went. So, but yeah, alright, I will be back in hopefully a couple hours. Yeah, that's what hers was. She's an earlier edition, but she's not a hair to floor. At least I don't think she was. Her hair was chopped. So, but anyway, I will be back hopefully in a couple hours to get back up with you guys and do some more doll cleaning. And, yeah, stay tuned. Hopefully all you guys come back and hang out with me. So that's about it for this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Adios, y'all, and Merry Christmas.